stand on the edge. Now I'm barely hanging on. Where did life go wrong?
Recent memory.
Life is pain. You better get used to it. Remember that I'll always be there. I'm alive. Thanks to you. Now I can breathe. I feel so free. I'm alive. Thanks to you. Now I can see what's hurting me. Running my conscious claim. This is my apology. I will stand inside of time and I'm alive. Thanks to you. Now I can breathe. I feel so free and alive. I hope you found what you're looking for. You know I'll be standing next to you all the way and every day. Life is pain. You better get used to it. Remember that I'll always be there. I'm alive. Thanks to you. Now I can breathe. I feel so free. I'm alive. Thanks to you. Now I can see what's hurting me. Running my conscious claim. This is my apology. I will stand inside of time and I'm alive. Thanks to you. Now I can breathe. I feel so free and alive. I'm alive, thanks to you. Now I can breathe. I feel so free. I'm alive, thanks to you. Now I can see what's hurting me. Running my conscious claim. This is my apology. I will stand inside until I'm in your. I'm alive, thanks to you. Now I can breathe. I feel so free and alive.
Side. They put all the receivers over to the left side and just nicely split Henry out.
I must be wrong. You can't be right. Crossing the line, no reason why. Just in the way, never the same. Wasting time, no reason why. I'll be waiting for the light of day. I'm wide awake, losing faith, lost in fighting for the truth that hides within my mind. One last time. I must be wrong. You think I'm right. So much for trust.
And Miami extends the lead now to 20-7. Chucked up a win in his debut. And that's going to do it. The Miami Dolphins, 8-3 at home against the Patriots since 2012. And Mike McDaniel gets his first W as a head coach in the National Football League. Good day for Tua, good day for the Miami Dolphins. 20-7 Miami. Let's go to JB in New York for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars.
Kick it away is Jason Sanders. The Dolphins and the Ravens, and away we go from Maryland. Duvernay will bring it out. Got a block from Hill. He's got a lead blocker on the way. Chased by the kicker. Getting a block for Harrison. All the way he goes. 103 yards. In the backfield. She'll field a block from Waddle, who knocks in for the touchdown. And basically a 13-point swing, waddling his way for 6 on a 6-yard strike from Tua. 9-7 now. Duvernay in motion. With the shotgun to Jackson on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got Bateman after the races. Chased by Holland. Chased on the play by Howard. And there he goes. Touchdown. Wow. 75 yards. Awesome. He's a very fast player. 1st and goal. Last time they were down here, he fumbled. Andrews does get his touchdown, and the Ravens are back to touchdowns on Monday. Down and 10, Watts Phillips, touchdown. It's Marcus Robinson.
if you're Lamar Jackson, you've got to give your receivers time to get down the field.
How about the Dolphins? They've got 7 players inside the 10. 5 you couldn't see there. Here they go. 3rd and 1. Lamar will uncork and pray. Deep, downfield, incomplete, no yellow, zeros on the clock. The Dolphins have puffed the improbable and won down by a ton at the half by 3 touchdowns, and they come back to win.
Miami Dolphins, go, go, go. Fight, fight for the goal. Run to hit, pass that ball. Give on the 60 or more. Come on out and watch them play. Root for the Dolphins today. Miami Dolphins will make their proud, so we'll cheer our Dolphins, our team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, begin. First down and 10. Just watch the goal. One more show. Go, go, go.
Come on out and watch them play. Root for the Dolphins today. Miami Dolphins.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Pass, minute 37. I almost think you got
Miami and the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl. 'Cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. We're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
detriment right now with only 18 seconds.
Buffalo has beaten Miami 7 consecutive years, 7 consecutive seasons. 7 consecutive is a long time to go. 2nd down and 20. Allen up, grabbed, gets away. Oh my goodness, how did he escape? It goes off to McKenzie. He'll drive and dance. The clock continues to tick.
They gotta spike
He picks
it.
up 11. The clock is at 5. The clock is at 3. Miami is won. Silver's on the clock.
Miami's got the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl.
time in the first half. They run out of time in the end. And the offensive coordinator, Dorsey.
Tested just like they own the register. Going deep on this play. Got a man up there. He's got the ball. It's Andre Johnson, who is having a career night. They can't cover him.
4-3 speed by Johnson. He just runs by the safety Amos, and Dorsey's putting the ball up there with a lot of air so he can just run under it. But there's no question right now the difference in this ball game is pure.
At the Nebraska 21-yard line, Dorsey back, looking to the end zone. It's touchdown, Shockey.
It's like a skinny post from the fullback position. Little motion, get out in the flats, turn it up, and the ball's waiting for him right there at the 5-yard line. Just can't throw it up any better than that. You have to wonder where the defenders are. It's not that complicated of a play.
Houston has the Oilers, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, always in control. And when you say the Oilers, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers #1. Yes, we're the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers #1.
So 3rd and inches. And that's the only way this drive has been stopped at this point. comes in. He's 6 out of 7 for 71, and it's a 2-point game.
What a call. We just talked about Mike McDaniel as a play caller, and he calls a heck of a call. What a drive after the injury to it. Teddy Bridgewater comes in. The Mariners just took a pretty convincing lead, and they come right back and move the ball down the field and end it with a shovel pass.
You just need a field goal to take the lead. Sanders, who missed an extra point earlier, hits this one through. So the Dolphins, who were down by 8, are now up by 1. Let's go to Kaylee.
Well, Teddy Bridgewater told me pregame that he prepared for this game the same way he has for every game he has started since week 3.
McPherson with a chip shot. And 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, back and forth we go. The Bengals now leading 17-15. McPherson doing a tremendous rookie season. That's it. Would have been good from 64. Timeout here. Third and goal. Off the fake. Wide open. In for the touchdown. Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
If you can't push them, you're going to have to throw the ball in and go with play action. They brought the tight end from the play side all the way over. Nobody picked him up, but thought we might see that a little bit earlier from Zach Taylor. They save it for the right time, and it comes up for a touchdown.
CBS. Kneel down. Teddy Bridgewater. Of course, we'll see about Tua and what happens to him down the line. Teddy to the line. He's the Miami quarterback. 7-15. A little lower scoring than we thought.
Of course, I think I have an idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right.
I think a lot of people know.
Yes, of course they do. They'll go into a post-game show in person. Some of them.
Hit by Settle and others. And a hit from Johnson. Taryn coming in from the nickel. Gain of a yard to the 21. Slow to get up. On that line is Hunt. He is their starting right guard. He's going to come off. So now they need a lineman, and they go to Robert Jones. It'll be 3rd and 3. They're already going with the backup right tackle. Their left tackle is not 100%. Armstead with the bad foot. He has a toe injury. Now they've had to go with a new guard on this 3rd and 3. Buffalo playing without 5 defensive starters themselves today. Tagovailoa, they bring pressure. He got away from Russo, and a diving catch by Waddle right underneath Hamlin. And the ball to the 28, gain of 8, and Tua, oh, he's woozy.
Personal foul.
Oh my goodness.
Defense number 58. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Matt Milano, Russo, and others all coming in, and Tua.
Not a good sign when you see him wobble like that, and they're going to have to obviously get an evaluation there. Milano with the hit.
We didn't see the finish. Here we will. Oof.
Oh, it's the back of his head hitting the turf.
Sure is. Teddy Bridgewater is the backup quarterback.
One of the things he's known for, his players will talk about that. In fact, we sat with Mike Hilton. He talked about that's the thing he admires most his ability to make adjustments at halftime.
To a rolling left with the grain, and down he goes. Slung down at his own 48-yard line. Josh Tupou. And well, we saw last week, and he went down, he got up, was wobbly. The training staff comes out. And of course, the last thing the Dolphins wanted to see, I mean, last week it looked for all the world. Everybody thought head injury, concussion, passed the protocol, came back second half, led him to a victory.
And Al Tupou slams him to the ground. I mean, you're thinking about the back, the ankle, but he gets thrown to the ground.
Again, wrenching that back, which was the issue last week.
Yep.
So they work on him. We'll step away for a moment. Not going to speculate, but Tagovailoa is still down as they work on him, and we'll show you in a moment the way his fingers were stretching out at the end of that play. Comes down on his elbow, comes down on his back, comes down on the back of his head. With serious force, he goes down.
And right as he goes down, you could see both his hands. You just get right away, you get concerned. They're bringing a stretcher out right now. And he was brought down. I mean, a big man bringing 340 pounds, bringing him down with a lot of force right onto his back and on the back of his helmet. Off of the week that he had last week. I mean, he's just being a gamer playing tonight, trying to be there for his team. You could see the concern of the rest of his teammates.
They'll take him back, and Teddy Bridgewater will come in when play resumes. Talking to our sports medicine analyst, longtime trainer for the Jacksonville Jaguars, before that the Giants. And Mike Ryan tells us when he sees that, and he's watching this as you are as well, it's a neurological response to head trauma. So they're stabilizing him right now. Head hits the turf, elbow hit first, then the head. And again, heartbeat, it just turns around just like that.
Again, worth mentioning, a very similar sack last week, or push from Milano, the Buffalo line, when he hit his head on the game last week. See these players all huddled around him right now. Jalen Waddle, 17, who we saw earlier, he of course went to school with him in Alabama, has known him for a long time. Let's see how concerned he is.
So Tua, and there's the Tua chant going up from the Bengal crowd. Popular around the country, such a great, college career, obviously.
Just one of the more likable personalities you'll ever come across.
Yep. And they'll take him back initially to the locker room. There was the coach, Mike McDaniel, with a send-off, and we'll get, as soon as we can, obviously, the official word as we hear it.
Yeah, you can hear the whole stadium yelling, Tua, Tua.
The Jets defense.
Safety. Can you believe that? How about the play by Gardner, tailed up by the defensive coordinator, Jeff O'Brien. And again, this rookie corner out of Cincinnati has a big play today.
and get 3. And he got it. 0-7 to go. 34-yard field goal. New York 5-0. Bottom of the first over Miami. Freeze Hall. It puts him in first and goal at the 1.
Well, Kevin, that was a much-needed drive for this Miami offense. Helped out by a pass interference call against Tyreek Hill that gave him good field position.
Stop right there was a Landon Roberts and a loss of a yard back to the 6. 3rd and goal.
Well, they tried a little trickery there. They did a direct snap to Hall and then tried doing a play fake.
That's a lot going on.
To Zach Wilson running around to the outside. It didn't fool the Miami defense at all.
Now, listen, Wilson caught a touchdown last week, so you don't know what he's going to do.
But they may want to hand it to him because nobody on the Miami defense ran with him. They stayed home and made that tackle, setting up this 3rd down.
Third and goal. Good block right there by Brown. Here comes Wilson to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, the ball came out. They're calling it touchdown. They're saying he crossed the plane before the ball came loose.
Like last week in Pittsburgh for the Jets.
Yep.
Gardner got the pick on the throw by Thompson. And a 5-yard touchdown run puts New York up 18-7. Thank you, Gene. Mostert there in the pistol. 2nd down and goal. And look at this. It's the tight end Smythe on the direct snap. A la Travis Kelce of Kansas City. Smythe with the touchdown run of a yard. In Miami, fighting now to within 6 with 4 seconds to go.
Great acting job by Skylar Thompson.
With the coverage on the play by Brandon Eccles, and it'll be 4th down, and they're going to try for 3.
Well, Thompson under a lot of pressure there and getting hit as he throws that ball. It ends up being low and away. A safe throw in terms of potential interception, but not an accurate throw. And he was under a lot of heat that time, though, by the Jets. Good pressure.
46-yard field goal try here for Sanders. Had one blocked against Cincinnati last Thursday. 46 yards away. With the wind to deal with, and he nails it through, and 8:40 to play in the 3rd, and Miami has come within 2 after they were down by 12.
For Hall, one-on-one out of the backfield. Mahogany on the outside actually trips up as he can't stay with him. That frees him up and allows him to get down inside, down to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal. Carter. Cutting. Touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have gone up by 8 with the extra point coming up.
Down there. But now the Jets with an opportunity to try and stretch this lead.
Breeze Hall. That's a block by Uzama. Flag thrown, burrowing to the 1. 2 flags thrown, gain of 4 as it stands now. The tight end Jeremy Ruckert in there. He's a 3rd-round pick out of Ohio State. There's some time in camp with the shoulder injury. And a foot problem, and So he is getting his legs under him.
Well, they're talking to Robert Saleh, so this is clearly penalties on the Dolphins. 2 flags were thrown.
Yes.
Result of the play is a touchdown. Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 98. The Jets have elected to enforce that play on the kickoff. The kickoff from the 50-yard line.
Did you see Did you see it signaled as a touchdown prior to that conversation?
I did not. In fact, we had both officials on the sides. Second down, 9. Berrios. Jet sweep. Touchdown. Rushing touchdown by Berrios. 15 yards. He took a hit. With the Jets holding on to a 2-point lead after 3. Then the Jets scored 21 unanswered points in the 4th quarter. Carter on a touchdown run. 5-yard touchdown run by Hall with a late call, and then Berrios had a 15-yard jet sweep. Touchdown run for the win. And now both Miami and the Jets are 3-2 and just in back of Buffalo.
Well, and the Jets have shown again that the 4th quarter tends to be their quarter, right? With the comeback against the Browns in week 2, the big comeback against the Steelers a week ago, and then you said putting up 21 here in the 4th quarter to distance themselves from the Dolphins after their missed 54-yard field goal attempt. Set the Jets up with great field position. They took advantage of it and reeled off 21 straight points.
Zach Wilson, in his 2nd consecutive start, has come up with his 2nd consecutive win as the starting quarterback. You've watched a lot of them. You see growth from year 1 to year 2.
First time in his career he's had back-to-back wins. So impressive for Zach, and just has the confidence.
To the end zone. Is that the Waddle? They'll mark him down near the 44, and the rookie 4th overall pick. As good a defensive rookie as we've seen through 4.
Right with Thompson in the locker room, I promise you. Here's Jason Sanders, 4-yard attempt from the right hash. Sanders finally gets an opportunity to dance, and his kick is good. So the Miami Dolphins are on the board first, just over 6 minutes remaining. In the 2nd quarter, they lead by 3.
It's definitely a call. I get you don't like it. You go low on the quarterback, they're going to throw it every time.
Roughing the passer call, so they'll move it half the distance. 22-yard pickup by Jefferson. They gain 2 more yards on the penalty.
This is where Kirk really loves Justin Jefferson. He feels like any one-on-one matchup is going to be his to win. They're going to be at the top of the screen.
1st and goal. Cousins looking at zone, throws, touchdown. It's the tight end, Irv Smith. Will send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, and you see Kevin O'Connell, he actually high-fives Kirk Cousins there because it's very smart, good awareness. You see that it's zone coverage. Don't force it. We got a field goal opportunity to end the half.
This will be a 34-yard attempt for Greg Joseph to extend the Vikings' lead. All 4 of his misses have been from 50-plus this season. From 34, Joseph connects. So the Vikings take advantage of the Miami turnover
And then the penalty. First half stats.
Jefferson talked about that. They had a nice design to get Irv Smith Jr. a touchdown. Held on to the block, then released for that touchdown. So very, very interested to see where they try to attack this Dolphins defense down here again.
Cook shifts into the backfield. On second down, Cousins look right, left, now throws up the middle, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Adam Thielen.
In the NFL, Xavier Howard, that is a tough call, tough coverage, but a great play and great execution. Uh-oh, we got a missed extra point there, Kenny.
Joseph unable to connect. Second extra point he has missed this season. 16-3 lead. Seventh play of the drive. Mostert in the backfield. First to goal, high snap. Bridgewater throws, end zone, touchdown, Mike Gesicki.
Three and change left in the game. It's far from over. They're not in field goal range. You still have a chance here.
Absolutely. Second down and 4. Here's Cook. Dalvin Cook picks up a first down, still going inside the 30. Cook inside the 10, the 5, touchdown. 53 yards in his return home.
Talk about putting an exclamation point. Kenny, Dalvin Cook had been bottled up all game long and finally breaks free for that 53-yard touchdown run.
He had only 17 yards on 9 carries prior to that play. And now the Vikings, who missed an extra point earlier in the quarter, will go for 2, try and make it a 14-point game. Cousins rolling right to the end zone. It is caught by Thielen. At the 2-minute warning. 3rd and goal. Bridgewater can't find anyone. Now throws, end zone, touchdown, Gesicki with his second of the quarter.
All right, just enough time to make it interesting. Yes, if they don't get this 2-point conversion, it's still a 1-score game.
Right.
Down 8 points, still a 1-score game.
Some new math. Play clock winding down. They get the snap away. Bridgewater fires, and that's intended for Gesicki. Broken up.
That time the Vikings defense went why he was doing it. They all bought in, and you see the benefits of it now. About to go 5-1, get a nice bye week, a nice great rest, much needed rest to get ready for that long haul of the season.
So that decision pays off. Dolphins lose their 3rd straight. Our crew, producer Fran Morrison, director Brian Lilly, technical producer Nick Marcinkowski, as the 2 young head coaches get together, technical director Jared Legrani, Associate Director Yvonne Wagner, Broadcast Associates Cody Novak and Jack Ciccato, Ben Bowman, Ted Kozak here in the broadcast booth. So for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, a 4th consecutive victory, now 5-1.
Mighty fine, only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cursed out or coming up short. Yeah. I dig this now, even though you need a goal and calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize the real guys go for real. Down to Mars girls. Now my team on brothers I ride with, though I got no will. Brothers we scheme, tryna cuff a bad bitch. All this light skin shorty that can rock them hips. Goddamn, but she frontin', say she only messing with the finest. Well, Caroline, oh Caroline, here's a nickel for your thoughts. I'll give you what I got. Cause Caroline, you a dime and I'm still the same boy rockin' Levi's in the fitted. Same boy downtown living. Let me show you round town. I've been around girls, but I can't front. I ain't been around too many women. Wait. Pardon me, you a bitch with lips that I would kiss, but shit, your shit stink. So quit tripping, thinking that we on the same damn page. Dumb bitch, I'ma leave that shit blank. Caroline, all the guys would say she's mighty fine. But mighty fine, only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cursed out or coming up short. Yeah. I dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize the real guys go for real. Down to Mars girls. I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like let it vibe like roses really smell like let it vibe like I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like let it vibe like roses really smell like let it vibe like little rascals all ground from the fights and stitches, from the bikes to a car that's tinted, where I fucked Veronica but she won't admit it, cause I fucked Betty too, I'm just Archie with it. But you let me on after you was underneath with my leather on. Too many games, I'm guessing if you play too many games, it's bad you'll get cheated on. Cause you're looking like a rose, but damn you a thorn. Since you got a halo, goddamn you got horns. Fuck it, we gon' keep the drinks pouring, plus the cup the new broad. And she foreign, she ain't local. At least she ain't local. Fragrant Chanel, so her scent is so cocoa. At 60 frames when she moves it go slow-mo. So crash in the ditch, cause you're low, bitch. Caroline, all the guys would say she's mighty fine. But mighty fine, only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cursed out or coming up short. Yeah. I dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize the real guys go for real. Down to Mars girls. I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like let it vibe like roses really smell like let it vibe like I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like let it vibe like roses really smell like let it vibe like
Give it up. Fantastic job by the back end of the roster here tonight.
And Noah Igbenogany comes up big one more time. And Mike McDaniel.
Scoring touchdowns at a 71% clip. Williams at the 5, and he'll take it in for a touchdown.
It's their first touchdown since October 2nd. Against Seattle. game, but they did not score in the second half. And James Lofton, it's one of the best games of Tua Tagovailoa's career.
You know, it certainly was. But you look at the first 3 games of the season, he was 69.7%, 72%, 72 and change. So he's back to where he was when this season started. And this Miami Dolphins team in their division, you know, trying to chase the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets.
Patriots have a late fourth quarter lead on the Jets. Tua finishes 29 of 36 for 382 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Tyreek Hill, 12 catches, 188 yards.
The first. Here is a 32-yard field goal by Cairo Santos, who has not.
Yeah, man, the world needs better laws. Maybe then we'll be better off. I'm hoping that it comes, but it never does. I just wanna be the man my dad never was. Hear my music, it's all soul. Just got new grills and they all go. So I got that beef with the po-po. They don't like my style, no, no, no. I don't really give a damn, I keep steering. Switch gears and the fans just keep cheering. No interceptions, no interference. I'm on an A-team, no Ed Sheeran. I'm headed for the stage now, they clearing all the bad women in the building, man. There's bad women in the building. Let's get it started tonight. This one's on me. Let's go downtown tonight. 1 shot, 2 shots. I don't really know if I'm counting right. We drink it down so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. This life, this life, this life, this life. And I'm thankful, even when they say I'm crazy for living. Oh yeah, baby. This life, this life, this life. That's all I got. This life. So let's drink. That's all I got, yo. Everything that we've been through. Yo, ain't nobody shutting it down the way I'm killing it. And anybody talking shit, acting like they innocent. Well, I just wanna be the one to let you know what's sentiment. I'm kissing on your girl, then I lip gloss cinnamon. I love it. You set the bar, I'm above it. Backing down, I never does it. Plus I'm buzzing. You got one, I got a dozen. If she's taken, I hope she got a cousin, cause she's hotter than the Arizona landscape. Guess I better do the things that a man can't. I'm a chef and that dude is a pancake. We can keep it a secret just like a handshake. Shit, life ain't free, but alright, let's see what the world brings you. With a guy like me, we can dive head first, baby, I'm an OG. It'll be all good, just fly with me tonight. This one's on me, let's go downtown tonight. 1 shot, 2 shots, I don't really know if I'm counting right. We drink it down so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. This life, this life, this life, this life. And I'm thankful, even when they say I'm crazy for living this life, this life, this life, this life. So let's drink to everything that we've been through.
Touchdown reception. Flip it, baby. The flying Warriors with this high-flying offense.
Summertime.
Touchdown and a lead for the Dolphins.
I can't believe how wide open he was.
It's summertime. This one's on me. Let's go downtown tonight. 1 shot, 2 shots. I don't really know if I'm counting right. We drink it down so we can live it up. Why? Cause you never know what tomorrow brings in this crazy life. This life, this life, this life, this life. And I'm thankful, even when they say I'm crazy for living this life, this life, this life, this life. So let's drink to everything that we've been through.
That offensive line, the 6th offensive line combination Chicago's used. Welcoming back the left guard, Cody White here today. 3rd down and 8. Big play, Fields a run for 17. Back he goes. Here comes Chubb. There goes the ball. Touchdown! Mooney! What a grab! And he beat Xavier Howard. What a throw! A terrific catch by Darnell Mooney.
Tell me why it's feeling like I fight for the right to be faithful. Tell me I ain't earned this, but I'm grateful. Can't stand sitting back while I'm eating mine, but hate won't put food on the table. Now they all attacking them, cause I'm passionate. Nissan gotta take it to the maxima. Told them I was up next and they laughed at them. So I didn't say shit, I just backed it up. But we'll see who gets the last laugh. Going hard now, no one can stop me. And where I am after all you to talk shit, I got the right to be cocky. On and on, it goes on and on. Got the whole crowd lost in that ambiance. With the hands up, surfing that audience. And the girls in the front like, oh my God, See the problem with the game now? What? No sense of direction. Yeah, I used to fit in with that lame crowd. Why? Cause of fear of rejection. Now found me, found that in the booth. Fuck living lies. Rap is the truth, and yeah, the spotlight ain't what it seems. All I know is if it's all a dream, man, I don't wanna wake up, man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I don't wanna wake up, man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I said just be you. That doesn't sound hard, does it? Everybody say they tryna make a lane now, but that's a huge part of it. I'll be on top and none of y'all can't touch it. Say I changed up, but all of my fans love it. Shout out to my friends that been here since the beginning, cause they were holding me down while all of my fans wasn't. Now we just bounce to the beat of the drums and bet the whole crowd's gonna be eating it up, and yeah, treating every show like our last one, so there's nothing better, you ain't even gotta ask them. Back-to-back hits, I said we gon' get it. Back-to-back hits and still I ain't finished. Back to that studio, back to that mic. Not bad for coming from nothing now, is it? See the problem with the game now? What? No sense of direction. Yeah, I used to fit in with that lame crowd. Why? Cause of fear of rejection. Now found me, found that in the booth. Fuck living lies. Rap is the truth, and yeah, the spotlight ain't what it seems. All I know is if it's all a dream, man, I don't wanna wake up. Man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. See the problem with the game now? What? No sense of direction. Yeah, I used to fit in with that lame crowd. Why? Cause of fear of rejection. Now found me, found that in the booth. Fuck living lies. Rap is the truth, and yeah, the spotlight ain't what it seems. All I know is if it's all a dream, man, I don't wanna wake up. Man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up.
4th and 10, a timeout. They need the 48 of the Dolphins. Fields. The rush. Chubb is in. Fields is throwing. Broken up by Howard. And they were going for Equanimeous St. Brown. On downs, the Dolphins take over with 1:22 to go.
Well, that was a good move by Fields to get to the outside. St. Brown done and get accomplished this season, especially after making the trade that they did to bring in Chubb.
Big expectations for Miami. The window, they say, is now. Going to a knee, that will do it. Miami now in 1-score games this season, 5-1. And they go to 6-3. The Dolphins have won 3 in a row after beginning 3-0. And for Chicago, dropping to 3-6, losing 5 of their last 6 games. Lost last week at Dallas after winning in the Monday night game in Foxborough against New England. Tagovailoa, 21 of 30, 302 yards and 3 touchdowns. Wilson impressive, a touchdown reception, 9 carries and 50.
It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in a crowd. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles, and we'll party like we're 17.
is dope. Who is this?
It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in our clothes. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. And we'll party like we're 17. And we'll party like we're 17, yeah. And we'll party like we're 17. Okay, 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 I think I got it. Okay, 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 I get it. I'm pretty great, and you is living. From a timid boy to hit, making minutes, baby, I'll be on my own. Turning everything to gold. I ain't never afraid to touch it, and I'll send it back home. I've been working on the low, spending time up in the sky. Got these baby blues looking like the color in your eyes. Say you way up in the clouds, passing switches all around. And I don't really smoke, but I'm thinking about it now. Got me feeling way too good, got some secrets wanna tell. Just that boy from the hood that had his headphones playing loud.
He caught a touchdown last week, but he is not the
Had his headphones playing loud.
The premier target is Gesicki and James.
Just a boy from the hood that had his headphones playing loud.
Ooh, young boy, blow the speakers out. I knew you loved me. You would wait in line for hours when them sneakers out. I used to pull up on you, sneak you out the house. You could be the baddest girl and you ain't had to lose your blouse. Those days. Do it like we don't know better. Do it like we might get caught. Every night a new adventure. Do it like we not supposed to. Do it like the opposite of what you're told to. A lot of boys that tell you yes, I'm the one that know you. We were just a couple cool, hard throbbing, no pressure, life living young. House party hopping teenagers, don't tell us though. We ain't hearing nothing. Never get enough, don't take the cake up out the oven. If it ain't about this loving, it must be overrated. And now I'm 20-something, looking back on all this dating. Never working out, I think that's why I'm overweighted. Get back in my life again and we could get to celebrating.
It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in our clothes. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. And we'll party like we're 17. And we'll party like we're 17. And we'll party like we're 17. And we'll party like we're 17, yeah. And we'll party like we're 17.
The Browns could somehow just, hang in there and put themselves in a position, to have a shot at the playoffs, for him to come and return and hopefully get hot at the end of the season.
This is Chubb breaking free up the sideline to the end zone for the touchdown. That's the Nick Chubb he's expecting to see all day long.
Never let them tell you you can't do it. Hard times, but you're gonna get through it. I promise you, cause I've been there. Got up and I put my mind to it. They told me no, but I told them yes. And I used to feel all alone, so depressed. But I fought back, now I smile again. If I ever fail, I'ma just try again. And I felt pain that I thought I'd never end. But I prayed long and I played my cards. Then the stars aligned, cause I worked hard. Then God went and threw me a curveball. I still swung, hit a home run. And looked fear in the face, I don't run. I seen that, but I'm still blessed. I come from a world of no love. I'm hustling off of my family. Boy, I never had nothing handed me. People done shit to me you can't believe. Back in high school, bitches would laugh at me. Now they hitting me up, saying what's up. Do you remember me? I'm tryna fuck. Nah, I don't fuck with you. With the struggle hard, gotta hustle harder. Put me in the game, I'm the fucking starter. I'm the man in my city like Peter Parker. My only role model is my mom and father. I'ma pay their bills, stack that bread. So much damn shit going on in my head. Used to think that I'd be better up there. Then I realized every day is a blessing.
Tennessee just keeps finding a way.
And with that kneel down, that'll put the cap on another fine performance by the Miami Dolphins. Kevin Stefanski and Mike McDaniel exchange best wishes at midfield. Bradley Chubb maybe looking for his cousin. Boy, What an impressive performance by this Miami team.
Sanders, last 2 games, 2 missed extra points and a field goal of 29 yards. This time, the operation and the kick, perfect. 45 yards in the NFL.
They struggle stopping the run. They give them 179 yards a game on the ground.
Tagovailoa looking, now giving chase. Here comes Houston, Tua to the end zone, touchdown. Durham Smythe, just masterful from Tagovailoa. potentially magical season for the Miami Dolphins will continue.
I love what they're building. I love what Mike McDaniel's doing and the way Tua's playing and executing this offense, the efficiency, and what it does to defenses. The speed that they have at those wide receiver positions with Hill and Waddle, the way they come off the ball and how defenses have to respect them. They have to play deep in the intermediate areas that are open underneath that Tua's been taking advantage of. It'll be interesting to see going forward how this team continues to progress.
Bonus coverage coming your way next. Baltimore and Jacksonville as they come down the stretch. 19-10, Ravens in front. Nice little moment between McDaniel and Lovie Smith. Lovie, such a respected football man for a number of years. As the Dolphins win it, now up to their best 11-game start in 21 years as they get to 8-3. Now for Jay Aditi, rest of our crew, we go to JB.
Players did join that conversation. I talked to Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who told me he could tell during practice how much McDaniel wants this game.
The Dolphins will begin at the 25-yard line. Until it's on the Vilo, spent a lot of his first two seasons wondering if he was good enough to do the job in the NFL. If Mike McDaniel was going to turn this Dolphins team around, first thing he had to do was make sure to believe. Mission accomplished. Unbelievable. I had Miami 4 times last year, post-Halloween, and the gentleman that I sat down with and talked to this week, we sat down and talked to this week, a completely different person than the guy I talked to last year. The confidence, the passion for the game is back. What you were talking about, the serenity in the NFL.
there needs to be somebody underneath. You can drop it down to them. They can catch and run. And getting back to what Mike McDaniel said, hey, either way, we come out into this environment, we win. Wow, what a great building block that's going to be for this road trip we're on at San Francisco, at the LA Chargers, at the Buffalo Bills. It's a great first step. If we lose, I'm going to be more interested to see that response, that we're better than this, that we should have played better that afternoon. And I can't wait to see what he says about his team after they've lost the game today to the San Francisco 49ers.
For the 49ers, meanwhile, you cross your fingers. Boy, this starts a stretch of 4 straight games against playoff contenders. We would love to have Garoppolo back. But Brock Purdy certainly did well for himself today. Quite an impression in his first meaningful action. He goes 25-47, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the interception was on 4th down. And a really good game, leading the 49ers to the 33-17 on their 5th in a row to move to 8-4. Is as good as they've been in a long time. Now you've got to go back to a cartoon of Dan Marino to find the last time the Miami offense was this good. 1986, the last time the offense was this productive, and Mike McDaniel, in his first season as the head coach, has them.
A huge home game for the 6-6 Los Angeles Chargers. Led by the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft, Justin Herbert. Facing off with the man pick right before him, Tua Tagovailoa, and the 8-4 Miami Dolphins. It's week 14. It was great. We'll see if his Dolphins make him smile or cry tonight. Tell you a story for the Chargers, Melissa. All right, here's the deal in the AFC after today's games. Miami's going to be the 6th seed no matter what happens tonight. They're trying to stay within the game of the Bills, and they go to Buffalo next Saturday night. Chargers win. They take the 7th spot from the Jets for the moment. New England can get into that 7th spot if they win in Arizona tomorrow. And by the way, a Chargers loss means the Chiefs win the AFC West. To the 15-yard line, that will shorten the field goal attempt for Cameron Dicker to 33 yards if they choose that. And they
Dicker, the kicker, here we go. Just one time all year, right? It's amazing. They're on their 3rd kicker. And this Chargers team that really struggled against City Killers now has 3 different people really well.
The team as a whole has had a really good year. They've only had 2 field goal misses. Dicker was that team winner earlier this year for Philly and won for the Chargers. Knocks that one through, and LA's on the board first. Up 3-0. We're back in 3-0. 30 seconds after this from AWS.
It's good fly. One of the fastest athletes, one of the best athletes coming out in the draft this year.
Homecoming game for him tonight. Late switch by Herbert. Out of the pocket, 2 receivers this side. Williams, feet down, touchdown, Mike Williams.
We're trying to match up, come out of the huddle quickly, go right to the line of scrimmage, snap the football, and now they make substitutions after that, and the Dolphins now match those substitutions, and they're running in late, and they're running around.
Storm Norton is reported eligible.
And the officials gave them time because of the substitution there to get set.
All right, it's a 4th and goal. Herbert hands it. Eckler. And for the touchdown. Denied from the 2. In the first quarter, they get it from the 1. And the guitar celebration that Eckler loves.
They took away the middle of their field with the deep dropping linebackers. That was a great opportunity that time to hit the post for a touchdown. But we just had one single guy. This is the quarterback with the highest quarterback rating in the NFL. It's not particularly close. I know he has a little bit of an ankle, but Mike did not expect this.
3-17 team tonight. 21 of 50, 42% the last 2 games were guys completing 68% of the passes for the year. Coming into tonight. 3rd and 5. Shortest distance on the 3rd down. They try to go the distance, and they will. Sheeta, cheat code again. Tyree touchdown. 60 yards. Four-point game. Field goal attempted first.
Issues on the back end here tonight for the Miami Dolphins, but they got that coming up. They had a corner on the wrong side of that. It looked like he was just going to be wide open, but for the Miami Dolphins defense, give them credit. They got a lot of guys. They're playing a lot of snaps out here tonight.
Here's Dicker from 31. Terry McCauley gives us a little clarification. It's all one movement on the snap. That's why it was an illegal snap. Dicker adds the extra points. The Chargers get down to the red zone, only come away with 3. Lead is 6. Tyreek's ankle. We're back in 30 seconds. Down the pass to the Miami defense. It at least limits the field goal. If Dicker can convert from 28 yards.
Don't underestimate that recovery. They're down 6 and 2:56 to go.
Jason Sanders has been really bad the last 2 seasons with 50-plus yardage. 0 for 3 this year. This from 55. Wind at his back. And he's got it. And the Dolphins remain alive with a minute and 10 to go. Short week. Dolphins will get home at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Go to Orchard Park on Friday. Play the Bills. The 1-3 forecast Saturday night. With New York. Then the Packers in Miami. At New England and the Jets.
Nick Neiman of the Chargers got on it, but let's see who came up with the recovery as it's moving on the bottom of the pile. Oh, man. They say Chargers ball. And it is Neiman who came out of there. Nick Neiman, who deflected a punt in a big spot a few weeks ago. He's one of the best special teams players for Ryan Ficken's unit, and he came up with a huge recovery after Palmer couldn't secure it.
A stunning game by both teams. Honestly, I'm just going to say that. The Chargers came into this game with so many star players. Derwin James, Joey Bosa, Austin Johnson, Christian Covington, Sebastian Joseph Day, Bryce Callahan. I mean, right down the list. They haven't been able to stop the run all year. They did a great job stopping the run. Justin Herbert, though.
39 of 51, 367 yards, no interceptions. Chargers win by 6, 23-17.
You know, now you lost 2 in a row and you have to go to Buffalo.
Staley coach Bradley Chubb in Denver. Mike McDaniel's team's got the long flight home. And like you said, Chris, Saturday night in Buffalo. And Tyreek's going to have to rest up and heal up fast. He's billed as a night of Tua against Herbert. And Herbert was terrific. SNF postgame is coming up, but first these messages from your local NBC station.
Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills, and it continued to fall until early this afternoon. They got the field ready, they got it cleared off, and right now, no snow for this key matchup of the AFC East as the Bills try to win their way into the playoffs, and the Dolphins try to keep pace behind Tua Tagovailoa, try to bounce back from 2 rough games on the West Coast. Josh Allen.
Well, Duke Riley's the elevator, second level. Give me that.
First down from the 11. Gets the carry. Ogden with a cutback. It's a tackle. In for the touchdown. Savon Ahmed with his first rush the Dolphins. Reed Ferguson the snap. Sam Martin the holder. Tyler Bass the kicker. It kind of is. Sweeping the field.
Sliding on the field, sliding in the playoffs, sliding in DMs, man. It's awesome. What's going off here in Buffalo?
Buffalo is in the playoffs for the 4th consecutive season. Tyler Bass drills the game winner. 32-29. Next, we'll send you to Cully and Steve Michael for the NFL Game Day 5 Mercedes-Benz post-game show. After these messages in the...
Playing more loose, and he really loves that. He also told us that the best teams are the ones that play the right way at the right time. Rodgers believes that is completely applicable to his Green Bay.
It's one of the biggest things that people in football talk about is playing your best football in the month of December. That is an amazing stat.
Packers won the toss to prep for the second half. Dolphins will get it to begin. Off we go on Christmas Day. Raheem Mostert lowers the shoulder. There's a flag down as Mostert takes it to the 32. Spanish language broadcast available today on Fox Sports. Back a little bit. Through Tagovailoa and the Dolphins ready to go. And boy, he was going to get everything he wanted based off of those first 9 starts. He was 8-1, but then really bad to start the road trip. Bag of coal coming into him. Not so fast though. Pretty darn good in the loss against Buffalo. And that was after a conversation Mike McDaniel had with him where he said,
they've got to kind of get their head wrapped around is, hey, if we're doing well here in the run game, let's try it on that 3rd and short area and not go for these explosive plays.
Hear those boos on the incomplete pass. I don't know if they wanted to PI or if they wanted to run. Run the ball on 3rd and short, they're saying. Jason Sanders straight down the middle. His 9th consecutive man. Dolphins settle for a field goal on their first drive. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers get to work and pull it in. Incomplete. Packers unable to take advantage of about as short a field as you're ever going to have.
And what a great stand for the Miami defense, because there have been critical drives during the course of the games throughout the year, and the defense hasn't been able to stand up. That drive to end the game against Buffalo last week is a perfect example. So you start against Green Bay with everything on the line where you're talking about playoff cities and everything, and Keyshawn Nixon has that type of return, and your defense comes out and forces a field goal attempt. That's a great job.
A couple excellent kickers in this game. Jason Sanders made his field goal. Mason Crosby does the same, and it's tied at 3. So this drive begins at the 16-yard line. Dolphins moved it down the field on their first drive, settled for a field goal. A lot of room in the running game on that first drive. Tagovailoa under pressure, found a hole for Jalen Waddle, got a block and got free. Waddle with the speed, takes it inside the 30, keeps on going, all the way home. Touchdown Miami. 84-yard lightning strike. Dolphins back in front.
I think that's where sometimes you overthink it, right? We are so dynamic and so explosive as your team. Nobody wants to play Green Bay in the playoffs in the NFC.
Out of that timeout, 4th and goal from inside the 2.
They'll look to throw it. Rodgers to the end zone has a wide open Mercedes Lewis for the touchdown. 18-year veteran finds a 17-year veteran, and Green Bay strikes on 4th down and goal.
And a lot of times on these, it's such a great job.
On 1st down and goal, it's a handoff to Jeff Wilson, and it's a Dolphin touchdown to put Miami back in front. Tagovailoa's deep ball gets him to the doorstep, and then Jeff Wilson continues his career year. And we see Alexander finish off by E-Rey-Sir. So the Packers with this short field able to hold up. The field goal team comes out.
That's one of the things you factor in when you run that fake punt down and you're into the field back up, trying to catch your opponent by surprise. You punt your defense already. Okay, hey, we're running fake punt. Now, this doesn't work. The worst we're going to get is a field goal attempt. So you guys get out there and do your job.
I told you we were going to do it. You can't hold this against me. 34-yarder from Jason Sanders. And he has hit his 10th in a row after that midseason goal. 20-10, Dolphins in front. Effort and joy for the game that he seems to have. Instead, it goes back to just reminding himself, look, this is all I've ever wanted. Since I was a chubby little 8-year-old, he said, all I've ever wanted is to play in the NFL. And so it's not that hard for me to hustle. It's not that hard for me to work hard. And you see it every Sunday.
Every Sunday. And the other team knows about it, and they really can't take him out of the game. He always makes 2 or 3 splash plays during the course of the 4 quarters.
46-yarder coming here from Mason Crosby. Made him earlier. Almost perfect this season from inside 50 yards. This is one shy of a season high, and it is good. 3 big points for the Packers there at the end of the first half. They get the takeaway at midfield while inside the 1. They give it to Dillon again at the goal line. He spins in for the Green Bay touchdown. And in what felt like a game that was about to spiral out of control, looked like the Dolphins had a chance to make it a 3-score game. Packers now an extra point away from tying. And it's Mason Crosby. He's hit both field goals today. He hits again, and the Packers lead for the first time. With 11:45 left to go.
Never gives up. He's out in space. You know, you may think he's not going to be able to make a play on A.J. Dillon, but you just give everything. You know, they talk about strain. You strain everything on every snap, and that's an example of something super small that could end up being a huge play in this game.
Field goal team does come out now. Mason Crosby. The chip shot, trying to make this a 6-point game. He's 3 for 3 today. So the lead is 6 for the Packers. 2:02 left to go. Tua Tagovailoa is going to get another shot. This a shot at redemption, trying to end the 3-game losing streak and coming off of back-to-back drives ending picks.
And different varieties of interceptions. You know, that first one, really just not a wise throw in that situation. The second one, when Raheem Mostert doesn't turn around, you know, was there something else involved in that? Because it looks like we talked about his timing. That one fit hits and we're throwing it. You know, sometimes that can come back and bite you.
He gets stopped by Rasul Douglas. So the clock runs. Dolphins trying to end this 3-game losing streak, trying to get one step closer to their first playoff trip since 2016. And a Packers defense trying to shut things down. Over the sideline and picked. Rasul Douglas. 3rd consecutive drive that ends in an interception. And how about the Packers D standing tall today? And the dream lives for Green Bay here on Christmas. What'll be a 3rd consecutive win. and a step closer to a most improbable trip to the playoffs.
Rasul
growing, but you got the Dolphins and the Vikings and the Lions. Let's see now. Well, the first step of that run complete. They're going to get their third consecutive win. And Aaron Rodgers and the Packers can really go from starting to believe there's a chance to feeling strongly that if they go 2-0 from here, they're going to get in.
Yeah, and again, that 15th straight win in the month of December for Matt LaFleur is such an amazing accomplishment because there's so much at stake in the month of December, and for him to be able to get his team ready to play that way. And there's a great embrace at the end. Two good friends right there. I'm interested to see how Tua Tagovailoa bounces back from this. The Bills game, there were some strides made. It looks like here in the second half, they'll know more about why those interceptions happened than we do, but it looks like maybe we took a step backwards on our offense this week.
And the Dolphins, have gone from saying, hey, can we win this division, to peeking over their shoulder and saying, boy, oh boy, we better hold on to this thing. Just 8-7. Here's the playoff picture in the NFC. Yesterday, the Packers watched the Giants and the Commanders and the Seahawks and the Lions all lose, and then they made it a 5-for-5 weekend by winning. Play action for Tagovailoa, who's got a lot of time to throw. He just dumps it off to Durham.
Play of the drive, 3rd down and 6 for the Patriots. Motion man is Thornton. Shotgun, Jones, swing pass, caught, touchdown. It is the rookie. Patriots are on the board. Thornton with the score. .115th all-time meeting between the Dolphins and the Patriots. 7-0 lead for New England. First play of the second quarter. Toss it. Tyreek Hill works it along the sideline. He tried to step the ball out, and he's in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill showing off his agility and then his gymnastic skills. 3 yards on the pickup. Second and goal. They are running the football. Their power side would be center Kyler Williams to the right side. Jets beat Seattle, the game next week, Miami and the Jets would be for a playoff spot. Onside kick. Sanders rolls it. Recovered by New England. The Patriots were ready. Hunter Henry on the hands team.
Perfectly played by New England as well. When you have an onside like that, your front wall goes and blocks the guys coming towards you, and your second wall picks it up. Henry goes down like a shortstop and envelops it and doesn't have to turn a double play.
1:03 left. Patriots will take 2 knees and get out of here with a win. They will be at Buffalo next week with a chance to make the playoffs. 203 yards, 2 touchdowns. Skylar Thompson in for the injured Teddy Bridgewater. Got a touchdown late. But the Dolphins are going to run out of time. Final snap, victory formation, and that's it. The Patriots still alive in the playoff chase. They will get in with a win next week at Buffalo. 23-21 the final in Foxborough. Patriots have made the playoffs 18 times since 2000, and there will be a chance to make it 19 as they move into the 7th spot in the AFC. Everybody else is clinched. It's just a matter of sorting through the seeds. The one remaining spot up for grabs, New England is now in the driver's seat. A wild NFL season. Works it along the sideline. He tried to stick the ball out, and he's in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill showing off his agility and his gymnastic skill.
Well, this roller coaster of a season for the Dolphins comes down to this. They need to win, and they need New England to lose in Buffalo to make it to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. And if they get there, they'll try to win a playoff game for the first time in 22-plus years. Got to go back to the damn.
In this ball game, no peeking up at the scoreboard. He wants them to be in control and in their own game, the entire time.
As they send Skylar Thompson out there, Pam, for his second career start. He played a lot against the Jets the first time around because Teddy Bridgewater was injured on the first drive of that game. It was a blowout win for the Jets as they pulled away Jersey Lake. Hey, a few weeks after Christmas, 40 degrees and miserable, perfect day, 79 degrees. Week 18 of the NFL season. Jets won the toss, deferred to the second half. Dolphins get it to begin.
They say rap's changed. They want to know how I feel about it.
And off we go with a touchdown.
Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game.
And so here comes Skylar Thompson with 2
not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a couple of creeps. Still got love for the streets. Reppin' 213. Still the beat bang. Still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. I'm representing for the game. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the street. It's the beat.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in the
closing minutes of this first half. We got our first points of the day. Jason Sanders field goal.
It's the D.R. The last time you heard from me, I lost the I kept my hands in the streets, signed Eminem. Check this rap, I'm doing 50 a week still. I stay close to the heat, and even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet. My life's like a soundtrack, I wrote to the beat. Street rap like Cali weed, I smoke till I'm sleep. Wake up in the AM, compose a beat. I bring the fire till you're soaking in your seat. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. Since turn out the lights from the world-class wrecking crew, I'm still at it, after mathematics.
Sanders from 36.
And the home drive-bys and acmatics. Swap meets, sticky green and bad traffic. I dip through, then I give you the DR.
This is the first one. This one as well.
Taking my time to perfect the field goal. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DR. I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them colors in the numbers. Still taking my time to perfect the field. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DR.
Production there,
getting down in this shit. Another classic CD that y'all the vibe with.
I mean, this is
cooling on the
the
corner
game.
with your fly bitch. Lay back in the shack, play this track. I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world. I'll break your neck, damn near put your face in your lap. Niggas trying to be the king, but the ace is back. So you ain't up on things. Dr. Dre be the name, still running the game, still got it wrapped like a mummy. Still ain't tripping, love to see young blacks get money. Spend time out the hood, take their minds out the hood. Get my boys off the job, no more living hard.
That's got to win a playoff game for the Dolphins. 2,000 overtime against the Colts. Only 2 trips over the last 20 years. One in 2016, they won in 2008. Only the Detroit Lions have had a longer drought when it comes to playoff wins. They're not worried about that yet. They just want to get it.
You had to bring out that line to be behind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just the facts, man. This one right at 50. And Jason Sanders, who made a name for himself early on in his career by nailing these long ones, has never had a bigger attempt. From 50 yards out of the hold of Morstead. On the way, down the middle, with distance. Dolphins take the lead with 18 seconds. With no D linemen in the game, 11 players out there to defend whatever the Jets draw up. They quickly get it to Garrett Wilson, and now they'll look to get tricky. Back to Joe Flacco. Now Elijah Moore. Dolphins need 1 tackle to get to the playoffs. It's loose, and that'll do the trick. The drought is over. Losing streak is over, and the drought is over. Miami Dolphins are 2:46 in Buffalo away from sealing the deal on the return to the playoffs. Skylar Thompson, second career start, so much on his shoulders. He said he didn't want to feel like he had to be the hero, and he certainly didn't try to be. There weren't any big mistakes in this game. Didn't make many big plays, but didn't make many big mistakes. And 3 field goals from Jason Sanders and a 9-6 win for the Miami Dolphins. And they will clinch, assuming Buffalo can hold on to that 35-23 lead. A little more than 2 minutes to go in Buffalo. Stick around for America's Game of the Week. We get you to the State Farm Game Break Show. Kurt Menefee, take it away.
In Buffalo, how often can you say that? It is playoff time in Orchard Park, and the AFC East champion and 2 seed Buffalo Bills take the win. Miami and Buffalo. Jacksonville advances to the Super Bowl by virtue of its amazing comeback victory last night. So let's bring it up
coaches that are out there, and you never know until you get them in there, and there's one of the veterans now.
Yeah, still a young hotshot, right? Yeah, his 5th postseason, taking the Bills to the playoffs.
And this is what changes organizations. You go and get that hire right, and all of a sudden things start to happen, and you're consistent, and things start to go your way. And all these organizations have hired the right guy.
Well, these division rivals played 2 of the most competitive games you would see in all of the regular season across the league. Miami handled the Bills their first loss of the season by 2, and the Bills beating them by 3 in December. Here we go.
3 hours from now, Jeff. This could be a shock.
It feels like they could be down by 20 points. They had a touchdown that was rightfully so. But here they are at 17 seconds. To bring it to a one-score game. Let's see, they're bringing all the fingers, you know. And they are going to go field goal. I think this is going to go. I still might have gone for more than this. That's the field goal that never described. And also, you're giving the ball back to the top. That's the football next year. Also, giving out a chance where you can get it to the first down. And their chance to have 37 yards. Main field goal of this quarter. That game that came down to the wire was 3 for 3 that evening. 3 for 3 in this one. 17-9 with 75 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders on 9-0. Travis Hill with plenty of space to turn to that field and to go out of bounds at 37 seconds. First and goal. Not only 8 drives all regular season that
big-time drive, some huge plays there.
Big-time drive.
I mean, this is, you don't throw the ball, they're going to hand the ball. Throw it, I'd be shocked. You might run with your quarterback, but truly you're going to hand the ball off, and then from there, you're going to punt the ball, give it to him with 25 seconds-ish, maybe 30 if you're lucky. Then I think Miami throws the ball, gets it to the 50, and has one Hail Mary attempt to end the game.
You got this whole thing scripted. You're usually right. Here's Singletary, and can they bring him down? Let's see. This mark could decide it. It looks like they're going to have about a foot short.
Wow! I would take a timeout if I'm Buffalo. But let's say they come out and they say it'll be 4th down. Do you go for this 4th and inches and end the game? Or do you punt it? 6 seconds, so 28, like we talked about. 25 seconds roughly, you'll get this back. 23 seconds.
What would I do? I'd give it to Josh Allen and just say power across.
I would maybe agree with you. It's a tough call. I mean, I probably, with 2 on the clock, 1 on the clock, so about 29, 28, ball will go out the end zone, let's say.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Game over.
Oh!
Game over. The Buffalo
Not
Bills.
enough evidence to overturn it. That's probably correct. That's why the ruling on the field is so important. They survived, Jim. Buffalo, wow, nervous, right?
Gene, they just, that's one of those deals that you can't overturn it, not enough evidence.
That's what makes the ruling on the field so important, Jim, is that you've got to get indisputable evidence to overturn it.
I think it's the right call now, right? I think he was short, no question. But once they spotted it there and said that, like you said, they don't have clear evidence exactly where he's down. He didn't have a knee down or something.
Yeah, well, Mitch Morris knew all along it was a first down. You saw his reaction. There it is. Giants and Vikings are just underway. Wanted everyone to know that. What a gutty effort by Miami.
Great effort, but Buffalo is still here. And their best football might even be ahead of them. That's huge for Josh to overcome that mentally, because he, during that game, 2 interceptions, that fumble, and then flawless down the stretch.
He throws for 352 yards, 3 touchdowns. And now they get to play.
Percentages, Buffalo, Cincinnati. Baltimore has definitely a chance, but
now, Buffalo will be hosting either Jacksonville or Cincinnati, depending on the outcome of tonight's Bengals-Baltimore game. So the